As the children are making their way back to their seats, first of all, I want to you all don't know this because that was near perfection, but our music teacher, Mrs. Barton, was not able to get back in time for today's festivities. And so Elizabeth Cabral, who's probably already left the building, stepped in today and rehearsed with the kids. And so when you see Miss Cabral, please thank her for what she did today. That wasn't even the version that Miss Barton practiced with the kids, and so the kids, you did beautifully. So, yes, thank you, you did beautifully. As the stage hands, my dear team, Ms. Rawson, Ms. Wade, Ms. Blakesley, Mr. Fordson set up for the rest of the ceremony. I'm going to go ahead and start my remarks. Teachers, you can wake your way up as you see chairs. If you don't know who I am, I'm Melissa Patin, principal at Mark Twain. I hope that you boys and girls recognize me. One of the little boys, Matthew, said to me, Matthew right there in the front row, said, "Miss Patin, you look fancy." And I thought, well, it's a fancy night. It's a big night. And so as the chairs squeak behind me, I'm going to come down here and talk to you kids for a minute. So a lot of you have been here since kindergarten. A lot of you came just a few months ago, and I know I said I would probably cry, and I probably will. And I even wrote a speech this year, but I'm not going to read it. I asked your teachers at the beginning of this school year, we had such great plans for the year. We had some really great ideas. One of the things was we were going to make a 6-word memoir, and I had my teachers do it, your teachers do it in a meeting, and I was going to have all of your families do it. Well, Harvey came, didn't it? And it got us all off our course. And so we didn't get a chance to do that. So today, this afternoon, I asked your teachers, what's one word, just one word, that you would use to describe your kids? And it was funny, because the first word was inquisitive. If you're a student at Mark Twain, you're an IB student. You're a student of the world, and it's all about inquiry. I thought, well, that's pretty cool. I didn't even ask for a learner profile. I didn't even ask for a key concept, and yet the first word was that. The other words used to describe you were creative, adventuresome, a word that was, what did you say, Miss Esposito? What did you say? Expressive. Expressive. And I thought that was so funny because expressive communicator, that is one of our learner profiles. But I know what Miss Esposito is talking about because we've talked about it as a group, haven't we? We're a talkative group, aren't we? Yes. There, I got it going, didn't I? But you know what I learned about you this year after we had our little pep rally? You did not only rise to the occasion, but you have far exceeded my expectations. And I could not be more proud of who you are today and what you will become. You have a great start. You have a room full of people that love you, that will hold your hand on the rest of your journey. But don't forget where you started, at Mark Twain Elementary School. The school that you helped build a playground, the best playground in America. You helped with that. And you will be able to come here for years to play on it because we opened it to the public. So I hope when I look out my window in the summer, I see you. You kids have so much potential. And I'm so proud of you. But I'm also proud of the kind and caring hearts that you have. The way that you bring each other up, the way that you encourage each other, the way that when you play football, where are my boys? When you're out there playing football, and I'm looking out my window and I think, oh no. But what I see as I see someone reaching down to help someone up. So always do that. Go knowing that I love you. I will always be here for you. And go do big things. And now let's get this show on the road.